everybody, it's Jenn, Scrapbena Creations. I'm back with another design team project for Scrapping for Less. Today I'm using the Oh What Fun mini stamp set and the Really Rainbow Christmas 6x6 paper pad, both by Lawn Fawn. Absolutely loving this little mini stamp. So I'm going to be doing a 1-layer card for the coloring. I'm stamping out the little bear in his Santa sled with my Lawn Fawn jet black ink. I will be using my alcohol markers to color this. So I stamped the image out on some full post-it note paper for a mask, and then I just took some cardstock. This is just a piece that I had left over in my stash, and I made my own stencil. So I'm using the Stormy Skies Distress Oxide ink to do the background. I wanted it to look kind of like a dreary, snowy winter day. I'm just using the one color, no extra blending, so I cut a lot of that out. For the background, I'm going to be using my Spectrum Noir marker in a blue tone. I was inspired to do this card when I saw Sandy Allnock do a sledding scene with a little bunny stamp last year, and ever since then I really wanted to try it, so I thought that this stamp would be perfect. I tried to make some little snow piles here just so that it wasn't so stark white. I don't know how successful I was, but practice makes perfect. So I am going to come in with my blender pen over all of that blue and really blend that out. So now I'm going to color the little bear. I'm doing him in some brown colors. I really like these 3 markers for animals that you want to color in brown. For Christmas red, I really love these 3 markers as well, the R59, the R39, and the R29. I love how the dark pops against the brighter R29. Super easy image to color with the red, and then for the sleigh, I'm going to come in and color that black. I sort of pictured this as kind of a late in the day scene with a little bit darker colors. So because the black is a little tricky, I started out with my lightest color just to wet the paper. Now I'm going in with my darkest colors. I'm using a lot of C markers here. I do have the darkest ones to the side here, and then the lighter ones, the C1 and the blender I'll use on the white, and then the C5, the C3, and the C1 I'll use for the lighter gray on the sled. I wanted the ski to look a little bit like steel or metal. So now that I've got him colored up, I'm using my white Signo gel pen, and this is the technique that Sandy Allnock showed in her video. So using the gel pen to make it look like snow is coming up over the ski and then the little sled. So it looks like the sled is actually going through snow. So first adding a layer and then kind of wiping it with your finger to blend that out, and then sort of dotting along the sled and the ski and then behind it as well. And you just kind of do this until you get a look that you like. I did kind of go back and forth and smudge some of that out. I really wanted it to look like the ski was actually in the snow. So as a finishing touch, I'm going to add some snow into the sky, and I do add it over the image as well, so that it looks like it is snowing on the bear and not just in the background. I'm going to use my black Jelly Roll pen for the eye and the nose, and then I got a white snowflake dot on his face in an area where I didn't like it, so I just took my Memento black marker to fix that up. Now I'm using a piece of this white and gray snowfall paper from the Really Rainbow paper pad, and I used a stitched border die. This is from MFT. It just gives it some stitched lining, so some extra little bit of detail on those panels. I'm going to stick this panel down, and if you didn't want to add the paper, then you wouldn't have to. It looks great as a 1-layer card. I am going to pop these up on some fun foam just to give them some added dimension. Again, you could just adhere this right to the card panel if you didn't want to pop it up, and it would look cute as well. So once I get these into place, I'm going to add some snowflakes, and the snowflakes are from Lawn Fawn as well. I think they came out a couple of years ago, and they will just add a little bit extra embellishment to the card. But before I do that, I'm going to stamp out my image. So I'm using the sentiments from the stamp set. So I've stamped out "Oh What Fun" in my black VersaFine, and then I'm going to add the "Merry Christmas" underneath that, and I'm going to use the lobster ink from Lawn Fawn to do that. I just wanted to pick up a little bit more of the red from his Santa suit into the card. So here's where I'm going to use the snowflake dies. I cut a few of them out in different sizes with silver glitter paper just from my stash. And I'm going to add an odd number of those around the card, just playing around here with placement till I get something that I like. And I do place this one kind of underneath that panel. So I'm going to cut it down a little bit, and then I'm just going to adhere these all on with some of my liquid glue. So that's the card for today. I hope you've enjoyed this card showing how you can use a mini stamp set to make a really cute scene. So if you don't have a lot of money over the holidays, you can use these fairly inexpensive little mini stamp sets to make some really adorable holiday cards. So once I get this on, the card will be finished. Here's a close-up. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!